Double Nelson on the board for New Zealand at Cricbuzz Comm Box, and just at the completion of a 50 partnership, we were on Cricbuzz Comm Box in the first innings, and we were saying just in a blink of an eye when KL Rahul and Kedar Jadhav put on those runs, very similar, this partnership between Ross Taylor and Tom Latham. It hasn't looked as if it was getting out of hand, but it has.
For India, yes,
Yeah.
it does look, because in the last few overs it's just changed the dynamics. Especially when you picked up that wicket, that run out that Virat Kohli got, you thought now there's no chance. But Latham's come in and played a fabulous knock. And what probably KL Rahul did in that innings, the bonus that you had, he's put it back to a game where it's all even Steven now.
Yeah, even Stevens right now, but I think it's worth looking at this stage at India's bowling options, because they haven't yet gone to a possible sixth bowler, which is of course Kedar Jadhav, who batted beautifully for his cameo. Yes, K Yadav, not K Jadhav. Kuldeep Yadav started off beautifully, getting that stumping, but after that they've kind of taken a liking to him, have the batsmen, particularly with the sweeps.
Almost seems like a plan that they're probably going after Kuldeep Yadav. Normally you see teams defending against him and trying to see him off, but today's been totally different. Every time he's come on to bowl, whoever's been batting at that stage seems to be getting after him. So sort of a plan, which is actually a good plan, because with Kuldeep Yadav you tend to see that he's not a bowler that you can get 4 or 5 singles off him. Yes, you can hit boundaries or sixes, but or you pick up wickets. So they've decided to go after him anyway.
1 over left from Ravindra Jadeja, and I suspect they've got on the back of their mind someone like a Colin de Grandhomme who can be so destructive, excuse me, but maybe they're saving Jadeja just to get rid of him first up.
Absolutely right. And there's been a left-hander throughout, which he did bowl, but if he saved one, I think I'd go with you. I think Grandhomme struggled against him in the 2020s, the 2 games or 3 games that he played. So maybe Virat Kohli's held that 1 over back, and could be the over that makes a difference, because now the game's so tight. What, you got 4 from Bumrah? So those are 4 overs that would be left out. So it will be, they'll need to take chances against Ravindra, and that could be the over that makes the decisive blow in this game now.
Before we started Cricbuzz Comm Box, we were trying to equate this to a T20 game, and a lot of people do. It's not just for the mathematical fun of it. People actually say that, listen, we play so much of 2020 cricket, how does it stand as far as that game is concerned? 126 of 90 balls at the start of this particular over, which is reduced further with 4 overthrows. So with 15 overs to go, 7 wickets in hand, the likes of Colin de Grandhomme, Jimmy Neesham and Santner to come, you'd have to say that you give New Zealand the slight edge.
No, you got to give a slight edge for sure. They've lost 3 wickets, but the advantage that they have is in a 20-20 over game, if you have so many overs left, you would have only 4 fielders outside the circle. Whereas we've still got another 5 overs to go with an extra fielder in that circle. So the game is from here till 40, I think. If they don't lose more than 1 wicket, then India's in trouble, no matter what score they get. I still believe that it's wickets that will make the difference, and not probably towards the end. The game would be over then. I think it's the next 5 overs. New Zealand's played this one much smarter than I expected them to do. So the way I see it in this game, they're going to go after whoever's bowling in the next 5 overs with that extra fielder in hand. It's got to be Bumrah bowling now. Don't leave him for too late.
Yep, well, that was going to be my question, but you answered it for me, because again, he's got to be your go-to man. He's got 4 overs. So with 14 to go after this, maybe 1 from Jadeja or hold him back, and 2 plus 2 from Bumrah?
Who's come on to bowl now?
Shami is bowling the 36th.
So I would go 37 Bumrah, 39 Bumrah, because these are the overs. These 2 guys are in, Ross Taylor's batting at 50. You've seen what Latham's doing. When you pick up a wicket, then anybody can come and bowl. But if now they get the next 5 overs, they get another 50, they're right there with that total. Then it'll be difficult for Bumrah to pull it back. So you got to play your cards right now. Don't wait for something to happen. You got to make it happen.
One final factor, and that's the mental factor we're going to get to. Not the whole team. Let's look at Ross Taylor in particular. He was almost responsible on more than one occasion to get them to a super over, in a sense, when they shouldn't have. Couldn't finish the game when it was in his hands. Now he's batting in excess of 50. Is this his chance to redeem himself in the 50 over format?
No, certainly. If he gets to that last over with either 7 or 9, I think this time they'll get it. Because if they get there, it'll be a run that they would have had for 15, 20 overs, and it'll totally be a different case. It's a chance to redeem. It's always a chance to redeem as a sportsman, because you got to forget what happened in the past. He's, too senior player to do it again and again. So I think if he gets there, he'll be okay. I think New Zealand would be happy if when they're chasing 340, if even they can get to the last over with 7 to win. Even if they end up losing, I think they'd still be happy to get there.
I don't think they want to take it to the last over. Come what may, we said it in the last game as well. They would not want to take it to the last over. They'd want to finish it off early. 100 plus in the last 10 is what they were thinking. They'll probably have a lot less than that the way they're going. So 8 runs and over. It looks like New Zealand are slight favourites. Can the Bumrah factor make a difference?